Hello again. This is a continuation of Ecclesiastes from my last video. I have read to chapter 5 of Ecclesiastes, verse 8 through 20. Now I am going to begin Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 1 through 12. I have seen another evil under the sun, and it weighs heavily on mankind. God gives some people wealth, possessions, and honor, so that they lack nothing their hearts desire. But God does not grant them the ability to enjoy them, and strangers enjoy them instead. This is meaningless, a grievous evil. A man may have 100 children and live many years, yet no matter how long he lives, if he cannot enjoy his prosperity and does not receive proper burial, I say that a stillborn child is better off than he. It comes without meaning. It departs in darkness, and in darkness its name is shrouded. Though it never saw the sun or knew anything, it has more rest than does that man, even if he lives 1,000 years, twice over, but fails to enjoy his prosperity. Do not all go to the same place? Everyone's toil is for their mouth, yet their appetite is never satisfied. What advantage have the wise over fools? What do the poor gain by knowing how to conduct themselves before others? Better what the eye sees than the roving of the appetite. This too is meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Whatever exists has already been named, and what humanity is has been known. No one can contend with someone who is stronger. The more the words, the less the meaning. And how does that profit anyone? For who knows what is good for a person in life? During the few and meaningless days they pass through like a shadow, who can tell them what will happen under the sun after they are gone? What stood out to me out of this chapter 6, was verse 1 through 1 and 2. It says, I have seen another evil under the sun, and it weighs heavily on mankind. God gives some people wealth, possessions, and honor, so that they lack nothing their hearts desire, but God does not grant them the ability to enjoy them. Strangers enjoy them instead. This is meaningless, a grievous evil. I think about famous, celebrities, rich people. They have so much wealth. They have so many things. Anything they ever could have wanted or that they want, they have. The large mansions, whatever they want, the nice cars, and the honor they get from the world, from many people. But even though they have all those things, they says that, but God does not grant them the ability to enjoy them. And they have all these things, but behind all of that is darkness. They're not happy. Um, I'm sure some of them that are rich, or, that even the ones who had passed when they were alive, when they were rich and they had everything they ever wanted, um, if they could turn back time, they probably would have. Um, they were very unhappy. And people who are rich, most of them are not happy. They seem like they're happy, but they're not happy. But the strangers enjoy them instead. I think about the people who admire them. They're fans. They're called fans. People who are enjoy seeing everything that they have. And that they would want it. They would want what they have, and that would draw them into wanting to be like that person, like that rich celebrity or famous celebrity, whoever it is. So, yeah, the strangers enjoy them instead. The viewer is entertainment for them. They see everything, and that's a life they would dream of having, not realizing what comes with all of that. And verse 8, what advantage have the wise over fools? People share wisdom, but that doesn't mean that people will take it and, take it with them. They'll be given wise advice and it goes over their heads. And some people, when they receive wisdom, they keep it and they take it with them. And they apply that in their life. The things that maybe they can't figure out on their own, they remember what they were told and they apply that to their life. And they'll see good come out of it. But people who be given wisdom, like be told from people, like wise advice, good advice, and whatever it may be to help them, they go against it and they want to argue. They don't want to take the time to understand. So, and it leads to confusion in their lives, problems in their lives, because they didn't want to take anything that they were told that could have helped them avoid that bad situation. So it's very dangerous. It's not good. So I thank you for listening, and again, feel free to, open your Bible, read what I read. It was Ecclesiastes, chapter 6, verse 1 through 12. God bless you and have a great day.